Daily show on a Friday. Sorry about that. I hit start streaming way too soon. A little behind the fourth wall action. We got a good show for you guys today. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we're going to be talking to Bricks for Water, the organizers behind it. And it's a really cool event that brings local Lego enthusiasts. And you know that show, Lego Masters? If I can do my job. They're going to be on hand, too, at American Post Legion 199. We'll get all the details on that. So much more today. And then 10 o'clock hour belongs to Sydney Sinks and Blog Talk. Always like talking with her and chatting it up. We'll talk about her latest piece and wrap up the week that was. Man, it has been one for the book, that's for sure. We've had, like I told you guys, the baby's not been, feeling too good. She's starting to feel better, but man, it's just no sleep. And I feel like Jackie and I are both at the slap happy stage now. Where it's, you know what I'm talking about? You totally know it if you're parents out there, but it's just been one of those weeks, and it's nice to wrap it up. It's still been productive for me. That's what's been good. Not a lot of office time, but still a lot of productivity. So feeling good about that, and feeling good about giving you top of the hour news. Now, here's what you need to know. Download the RiverBender.com app today. We'll take you right to Cahokia Heights first. In this case that started after someone fled from Alton, Shamia Shea, 30 years of age, of Cahokia, accused of fleeing Alton police twice, once after an alleged retail theft and again in an alleged stolen vehicle. And as of February the 6th, multiple felony charges are pending. Prosecutors say she stole $1,827 in perfumes and gift sets from Ulta Beauty on November the 25th, then fled a traffic stop in a gray Cadillac. That pursuit, it was ended over safety concerns. On December the 3rd, she allegedly led officers on a 12-minute chase in a stolen 2022 Nissan Kick, speeding and running red lights. We'll keep you updated as this case emerges. Also in the news today, the Alton Educational Foundation has opened its second grant opportunity for the 2025-26 school year, inviting Alton School District teachers and staff to propose innovative projects that directly benefit students, classrooms, and schools. Applications for the spring grant cycle are due March the 13th. Over the past 25 years, the foundation has awarded more than $250,000 for initiatives ranging from curriculum and technology to outdoor education, mentoring, STEM and vocational programs, internships, literacy, and post-graduation counseling. Staff can apply through an online link sent to schools or by emailing info@altoned.org. That's info@altoned.org. The foundation is supported by individual donors and sponsors. You can see more stories about work the Alton Educational Foundation does at RiverBender.com/news. LeClaire Elementary School in Edwardsville has celebrated its 100th day of student attendance with themed activities. This was a write-up on RiverBender.com and one of our most viewed of the past 24 hours. On February the 4th, kindergarten through second grade, dressed as 100-year-olds or even as pirates, are 100 days smarter. There you go. That's the theme there. Teachers led number-based games, counting challenges, and hands-on STEM projects, including messy mermaid water and octopus ink. Principal Donnie Gunter said the milestone highlights student growth and builds excitement for learning and work. Families and community donors also provided supplies and gift cards, with winners drawn throughout the day. You can see again that story at the news section on RiverBender.com. Also in the news today, local playwright Leah Beacott is preparing to debut her newest production, A Little Sugar Will Do, presented by Three Purple Coats Productions. This will be at Hathaway Hall on the Lewis and Clark Community College campus in Godfrey. The show features original music, magical storytelling, and a multi-generational cast of local performers. It follows Honey, a millennial in New Orleans, leaning on her mother and best friend after receiving bad news when a charming street performer enters her life. Tickets are $20 in advance, $25 at the door, and Beacott says that the play honors her late father's encouragement. You can see a past interview and interviews plural with Leah at riverbender.com/daily show. Three Purple Coats does a fantastic job, and that's a look at what we're following on the 9 o'clock hour this morning. Let's take a look at weather. It's 43 degrees, but man, I walked outside just a few minutes ago, and it felt It felt like 60 in the sun just because of how cold it's been. Temperatures today do reach 44, so we're about there today. Drop down to 21 overnight as we head into Saturday. On Saturday, a high of 37, a low of 26. On Sunday, we do see the temperatures start to rise, and they'll stay there for a few days. This is going to be nice. A high of 46 on Sunday, a low of 29. On Monday, a high of 62, a low of 37. And then on Tuesday, a high of 64, a low of 34 degrees. Today, just mostly sunny and breezy. Tonight, clear. Like I said, temperatures are right there near the high, so we'll see them creep past that a little bit today and just enjoy a little bit of a reprieve from that cold front that just went through. 43 degrees at 9:15. That's a look at what's happening around the Riverbend and a look at your weather for time and temperature throughout the day. 618-465-4545. This time powered by Tom Lane. He's your local State Farm agent. Hey, before we take a quick break, you do need to show your HVAC system some love. I mean, let's be honest. Those are the most important aspects of our home. Changing those filters, making sure you have the right ones in there, it really does help. And, King Air Conditioning and Heating, been around for 50 years right here in the 618, and they're ready to show your HVAC system some love too with an April air filter, and it does more than you think. You get a free April air filter with the purchase of an Evolution or Preferred system, and you're going, CJ, what's this do? What's the April air filter with this purchase? Well, if you get that system, it runs through February the 28th. It does so much more than you think, like humidity control. What about fresh air ventilation, air purification, especially around this time with cold and flu season with those airborne viruses, and especially if you have pets and it snowed and you got to fight with your pet to go outside and get it to go to the bathroom and it's saying, no, let's use the floor. I mean, we all have those experiences. Plus, what about controls and zoning? It regulates your home's temperature for optimal comfort with some UVC sanitation too. That's all part of that April air filter. So make sure you guys check out kingairconditioning.com. That's kingairconditioning.com. That's kingaircondeheating.com, or just call 618-466-7574. That's the number we've all come to know, 618-466-7574. Show your HVAC system some love and get that free April air filter with the purchase of an Evolution or Preferred system. The offer is good through February the 28th. And then the best part about this, too, when you work with King Air Conditioning and Heating, is the fact that a percentage of every install will be donated to a local charity. And that's just another way that they step up and step out right here in the 618 and throughout the Riverbend area. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with more Daily Show, learn about bricks for water right after this. Friday morning continues. You stay there, and I'll see you in a few.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your your space today.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? What's good, my guy? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Welcome back. 9:20 on the nut. Man, I've been on time like every day this week on my show. Normally it never happens. I'm like way early or way late, and then we all got problems. We got Danielle, we got Brandon. Bricks for Water. This is such a cool event. I was reading about it a little bit more through our event calendar just to get prepared for the interview, and really supporting such a great mission and just a great day of fun for the region's families. Great to have you guys in the studio. And where should we start today? Because the 14th's gearing up for a full day of fun.
Well, thanks for having us. I guess where to start is maybe we should tell people about what we're doing. So on February 14th, it's next Saturday, just a little over a week away, we're hosting Bricks for Water, which is it's a Lego show with cool interactive Lego displays and Lego activities that are more hands-on than just look but don't touch, Mm-hmm. And the whole idea is that every dollar in your ticket sales will be donated to World Vision International, who's the #1 non-governmental provider of clean water in the world. So
fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, we love it. It's a cause that's near and dear to our heart. So we were excited to find a cool opportunity to take a fun hobby in Lego, which is one of Brandon's favorite hobbies, and kind of marry it with this passion for fundraising that we've had for over a decade.
This is fantastic. And just learning a little bit more, providing clean water to one person every 10 seconds is the statistic from the group. And it's just what a great organization that is. And going into this, so this is your second time around for Bricks for Water. How did the first event come to be?
You want to do it?
Yeah. So I am part of a local Lego adult hobbyist group, the Gateway Lego Users Group, and we have done a variety of local events. We've done some kind of traveling events, and it so happened that Danielle and I a couple years ago were at a Lego display event, and she had the idea to put on an event like that as a fundraising opportunity. And I was nervous. Danielle is much more the go-getter than I am. And, but her confidence and her vision won out. And so 2 years ago, we put on Bricks for Water for the first time, and it was a lot of fun. We had friends and family and contestants from the TV show Lego Masters all show up and help us out, and put on an event that last year I think we ended up raising around $10,000 through.
That's incredible.
Through that effort.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And now this year it's on February the 14th, so happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Get on over here and do it together with your significant other too. 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Edwardsville American Legion Post 199. So this is a full slated day of really anything you can imagine when it comes to Legos, correct?
Yeah, so it's available all day. You can come first thing in the morning and stay all day. You could pop
Yeah.
in later. It's kind of just, it's
Open
available
house.
that time. Yeah, according to your schedule. We know folks have lots of things going on in sports and plans and whatnot. So I would say that you could probably plan on easily spending a couple hours there and have a good time. And so we'll have, if folks are familiar with the Gateway Lego Users Group display at the Shrine, Our Lady of the Snows in Belleville over Christmas, we have most of our displayers are people who participate in that club. And
wow.
So some of the things that you'll see at our show may be familiar from that. So we'll have a big city to view, like several tables, just massive, like kind of little Lego metropolitan area with lots of fun things to see. We'll have a station where folks can build and race cars, which was very fun last year. Kids spent hours building.
You can race the car you build?
Yes.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
See, now I had no skills with growing up with Lego, so I'm learning a lot.
It's fun to see kids do that because the setup that we have, which is going to be generously provided by our friend James, has a very precise timer. So it'll time the race cars down to the thousandth of a second. And so kids will build a car, see how theirs performed compared to others, and then they'll make the necessary adjustments and keep trying to improve their times. And so it's a fun little physics experiment playing with Lego. We'll also have some art boards where kids can make patterns and shapes and characters just using 1x1 bricks, like on a what's it called, a graffiti board. It's kind of a wall situation. I think like 150 pounds of Duplo. So those are the bigger bricks for like smaller kids. So if you got toddlers, you just put them on a rug and
There we go.
read a book and let them build for a while. There's just be all sorts of fun things to cool things to do and see. You know?
Well, and I love the idea of having, the Lego Master contestants there too. I mean, that really provides that, kind of next level event status there. And to also have, I'm sure there's going to be some really cool displays there and just some really cool opportunities to chat it up. And if you're your child or yourself or whoever's into the, into Legos or into the hobby, to really get some tips too and really talk to some people that really know what they're doing about this. Because not joking with you, I was the worst at building Legos. I couldn't sit still for 4 seconds.
I don't have the creativity for it.
I don't either. Yeah. I just don't. So it's cool. I mean, what a great opportunity to be able to get that knowledge and first hands-on experience too.
It's going to be like a really intimate event. Like Edwardsville's not a big city, and so you have the opportunity to come in. Paul Wellington and Nalita Nelson are our Lego Masters contestants this year. They're siblings who've competed on the show once in America and once in the Australian version of the show. And 2 years ago, and just in communications between the events, they're so generous with their time and their energy. And no doubt, like, people have the opportunity to kind of talk and hear from them and share and spend that time together.
Well, I love the fact that that you're making this affordable for everybody too. It's $10, correct? And then children 3 and under are free.
That's right.
Well, and like you said, I like that it's not, you can take a half hour and you can take multiple hours, you can take all day, and you're still going to have whatever experience you want out of it and make it tailored to you. What are you guys excited about the most when it comes to the day of event stuff?
I think for me, the fact that it is just a bunch of Lego nerds coming together to put this on, whether you are a contestant who's competed on Lego Masters or whether you are somebody who builds something at their kitchen table, there's this shared bond and this love of this silly little, plastic brick that is just absolutely fun to share and to nerd out on. And so I love the fact that so many different people at different skill levels and different levels of notoriety can come together and can be just excited about the same thing. It's events like this, both the ones that we put on last time and other ones that we participated in. It's just it's this great equalizer where, like, there are no tiers of people who are participating, but it's everybody coming together, doing what they can do, and just sharing this love together.
Fantastic. I completely agree. And, we'll take a quick break and come back with more of this conversation. We got to pay some bills. But before we do, the fundraiser is going to be set for February the 14th, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at Edwardsville, American Legion Post 199. You got a lot of space in there, too, to work with.
Yes.
And have they been good partners, a good venue?
They're wonderful. Yeah.
Awesome. Great to hear. And you know what? That's always consistent, too. Every time I ask that question, because you never know. I never really script these things, so it could always take a 180. But it's always great to know that they've been a great partner for such great events. You can take your family or yourself, your significant other, for a quick Valentine's Day stop, too, for $10 a piece, and kids 3 and under are free. We'll come back, talk more about this right after a quick one. RiverBender.com. Roku TV.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Good, my guy. Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Welcome back, 9:32. So we were just talking. I mean, we were off the air for like a couple of seconds, and Brandon, you were talking about a pirate ship that you put together, and I was, because I know like Legos, I see at Target, and I would feel accomplished getting one of those mini sets done. 5 foot by 6 foot, is that what you said for this pirate ship?
It's an entire pirate display.
Oh,
I think it's got like 3 pirate ships.
There are islands and ships and volcanoes.
How big is this thing again? You said 5 by 6 though? Yeah. That's incredible. When did you build this?
Over the course of several years, I would do a version of it and then put it away for a couple years and kind of reimagine it and do a new version of it. And yeah.
That's all. Danielle, do you build?
I like to follow instructions. I'm
That's
very good
right.
at following instructions. Yeah. If I were going to build something, I appreciate the mosaics. Have you ever seen?
Oh,
when people
yeah,
build,
those are cool.
Mosaic pieces of art with 1x1 studs. I really enjoy participating in building those. We did the big world map by following instructions. It's a Lego set.
Oh, wow.
A few years ago, but we have several friends that design them and create their own.
That's
and so, if I were going to do something beyond just following instructions, I think that I would like to do something like that.
That's something I would do too, because I've seen some of those, and it's just the coolest darn thing to see them from far away, and then you see them up close and realize what it is.
Yeah, we had a friend in 2024. He will have a bunch of mosaics at this year's show. It's one of the most impressive things to me that he does. But for our 2024, our inaugural Bricks for Water, he found a picture from World Vision that they'd used in promotional materials of a child, like I think holding a cup of water. And he made that for our show, and it was just incredible to be to recognize. I was like, I've seen this photo in the years that we've participated in this charity, and he turned it into this beautiful piece of Lego art. It was awesome.
Now, does World Vision do they collaborate with you guys or connect a little bit from your participation?
They're aware of what we're doing.
That's cool.
For sure, and so we're doing the fundraiser because later this year we're going to participate in 2 endurance running events.
You were talking about that before we came on the air. Yeah.
So we're going to run the Hood to Coast Relay in Oregon with some teammates in August, and then we're going to do the Chicago Marathon again in October. And so Bricks for Water is a way that we're fundraising toward that goal. So because we're on these teams and associated with Team World Vision, and they're aware that we're doing this event, and it sounds like they're going to do a write-up, like big World Vision, on the event as well. So we're looking forward to seeing that.
It should be. This is fantastic.
It's pretty cool.
Well, and how did all this come together? Because I think that's a great tie into this too, because it was all from marathons, correct? Or it started with marathons, right?
Yeah. So back in 2011, we were living in Chicago, and it so happened that Team World Vision, the charitable endurance running arm of World Vision, started in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
And so we had some connections there, and ended up, along with some of our friends, signed up to run the Chicago Marathon in 2011. Did not convince Danielle.
They have this amazing way of getting people that don't run to sign up to run marathons. It's very strange. Yeah.
And so I ran that year, and then I signed up to do it the following year.
By then we were dating.
And so I actually proposed to Danielle at mile 4 of the Chicago Marathon.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And then by 2014, we were married, and I had convinced her to run it with me.
It was really incredible. Like, I watched all of these friends who truly weren't runners, and I wasn't a runner. My mom would love to tell you stories about how I got out of running as a child playing sports. But I was really inspired because I saw all these people, Brandon included, who did not consider themselves runners, and I watched them just step by step over the course of 6 months train for a marathon and then complete the marathon successfully while fundraising thousands of dollars and doing this amazing work along the way. And I was like, well, I want to be a part of that. That's really cool. So
that's incredible.
I also learned to do it. So.
That's absolutely incredible. Well, getting back in to the event, it's going to be on February the 14th, Valentine's Day, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Are there any specific times for any interactive things or anything that we need to put a pinpoint on?
No, it's all available the whole time. So anytime someone wants to show up, they can. The American Legion has they have a kitchen, and they have not too long ago expanded their menu. So if you want to come and you find that you're getting hungry but you're not ready to leave, you can always get some lunch and hang out a little. They
have fantastic food, by the way. They really do.
Yeah.
And so there's what haven't we hit on when it comes to some of the display or interactive displays or any of the activities that are going to be there? Have we hit on pretty much everything or that we want to?
Most of them. I'm trying to remember if there are any other interactive elements that we haven't highlighted
We have
yet.
Playbrick, just it's going to be 4 tables just piled up with 2x6, the basic blue
2x4.
2x4 basic blue bricks. And so it's always fun to see what creativity comes out of kids when you give them thousands of the exact same piece. One kid made a chain necklace last year.
Oh, wow.
He wore around his neck with interlocking links. Yeah.
It is cool. Always really fun to me to see what happens when you give kids constraints in building. Our son is a great example of this, but I've seen it in other kids too, where instead of giving them anything they could want to build with. You give them, a small random pile of things, or you give them all of the same piece, and their creativity, when it's pressed like that, comes up with these amazing things. And so I think that basic play brick is one of my favorite things, just because of the way that it brings out impressive creativity in the kids.
100%. And just to be a part of that. And really, if your child has never really had the opportunity to really dive into such an immersive opportunity for it too, what a great chance. And you guys can do it all day long, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Edwardsville American Legion Post 199. And the Lego Master's going to be there all day?
We're going to be there all day.
Yeah. Fantastic. And that's
Paul Wellington and Nelita Nelson.
Thank you very much. And the siblings who competed in 2 different Lego Masters. That's awesome. Now, did you watch their episodes?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, just in case they give you any pop quizzes.
We were really excited when we invited them in 2024. The season was still ongoing.
Oh, no kidding.
And they were from Wisconsin and Ohio. So when we were planning the show in 2024, we tried to kind of reach out to folks that might be close enough to make it work pretty easily. Mm-hmm. And so we reached out to them. They very generously agreed to come to our show right away. But the show was still airing. So we didn't know at the time how well they did. And they made it
to the
all
finals.
The way to the finale. And
wow.
Up until close to the show, we're like, did the people who win Lego Masters agree to come to our show?
That's
that would
incredible.
Be yeah.
Well, that's still so cool and just a great opportunity. Oh, and there's some great partners for the event too to put this on. And do you want to spotlight your event partners now?
Sure.
Should we do that?
We'd love to. Trevor Halloran, who's a State Farm agent in Edwardsville. He's our State Farm agent. He's been super generous with us both years. We've reached out to ask for support, and without hesitation, he's thrown in. And so we love his service in general. He does great work for us, but we're especially grateful that he sponsored our event. We have a family friend whose business has sponsored us. They're actually out of Colorado, but they're going to fly out and support the event. It's a German car garage, Arvada German garage.
Wow, that's cool.
Bricks and Minifigs in Glen Carbon.
They're going to be selling things at our store. So if you like to go shopping at Bricks and Minifigs in Glen Carbon, they're actually going to have a little satellite location at our show.
Oh, wow,
so
nice.
You'll be able to play and build and look at displays, and then if you feel inspired, you can do a little shopping and take stuff home.
There you go.
We're supported by Thrivent Financial, which is pretty cool. And I'm drawing a blank. I feel like there's one other big one.
Care Choice
Management. So that's a basically a social work agency out of St. Louis that help people plan for kind of elder care and managing the changes in life as you start to get older.
Really cool. Well, I'd be remiss not to ask about the Gateway Lego Users Group. How can we learn more about you guys or follow along with some of the projects?
Yeah. So you can find us online at gatewaylug.org. We have our meeting calendar as well as our event calendar there. You can look for Gateway Lego Users Group or Gateway Lug on Facebook and Instagram. And and you can always email us, reach out. We love to invite new people in and help people get to celebrate that hobby together.
Fantastic. I love this. We'll link everything on a write-up on RiverBender.com, and we'll see you Saturday, February the 14th. Anything else to add?
I don't think so. Thank you so much.
Man, there we go. Thank you guys for your time. We'll see you at 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Saturday, February the 14th, American Legion Post 199 in Edwardsville. A write-up coming your way on Riverbender. We'll come back with more show next.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Good, my guy. Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Welcome back. Daily show on a Tuesday. Spotlight on the North Alton Godfrey Business Council. Back in with Duke Bakery ahead of Super Bowl Sunday and, well, the onslaught of holidays that's primed up for Duke Bakery season.
all back to back this year, man.
How are we doing?
We're doing good. How are you, CJ?
Oh, doing great. You know, it's been cool to see the social media for you guys lately. It seems like the sodas are really rocking and rolling.
They are, yeah.
And then really just the Super Bowl Sunday, you know, a lot of people are just sharing and really liking the cookies again. The Chiefs aren't in it, but they're still the same good cookie.
That's right. That's right. The cookie doesn't change even though the teams may. So, yeah, we're gearing up. We've got Super Bowl this weekend, and then we go straight from that into Valentine's Day and then Mardi Gras. So,
well, and let's talk about those real quick.
Sure.
You know, take me through what Valentine's Day and Mardi Gras is looking like for you guys in terms of specials and ways that we can utilize you.
Well, Valentine's Day is huge for us. Mm-hmm. That's next to Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's the next biggest holiday, if you want to call it a holiday, for the bakery business. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So chocolate-covered strawberries have always been kind of the staple. However, we've seen in recent years where cookies and some of the cakes and petit-fours have really kind of taken over the market.
What's a petit-four?
Petit-four is a little cake. We do heart-shaped petit-fours, which are cut into the shape of a heart, but then they're dipped in what you call a roll fondant icing, which is like almost like a donut icing.
That's really cool.
Totally enrobed in that. Very sweet, but that's always a big popular item.
Well, and what I think is really cool too, man, I was on your website this morning getting ready, and it was really, I liked your assistant because I literally told it, I said, how do I celebrate Super Bowl Sunday with Duke Bakery? And it told me how to get the cookies and everything. And it's
really,
you guys have such a large selection of items. It's really cool to have that where you can go in and really ask some questions and get their answers you need.
It's really cool, you know, and of course, RiverBender does our website, and they do a great job for us, and we work closely with them. But, you know, we can read the answers on the back end of what AI is doing. So it's always kind of fun to get in and make sure that it's answering the questions correctly.
Absolutely. And, you know, going into this too, when's the best time to place our orders for this Sunday if we want to get cookies and everything going?
So let's see, what is today? Tuesday? I mean, we still have time. We take orders all the way up until the day of even. So, I mean, you could call as late as Sunday morning, and we'll do our best to accommodate whatever you want. But it's always best to get them in early.
Well, and where can we find Duke beverages now? Because I know, or Duke sodas, because I know that they were going crazy.
They are going crazy. So you can get them, of course, at our Alton and our Granite City location, but you can also get them at Sammy's Sandwiches, AP Cigars, Food Affair, Germania Godfrey. And we're having more and more people pick them up all the time. So,
I like it.
So that's cool.
Well, what I think's cool too is the fact that you guys did a lot of really cool, I think, community initiatives the last, you know, you always have, but the last year especially with, you know, the free breakfasts and things like that. You know, just what are your thoughts on just being able to have that opportunity to provide that? And I didn't ask you the last time, but wanted to hit on that.
it's something that's kind of near and dear to our heart. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy the kids. So, we've been joking around the bakery saying it's the Baker Bin Tour right now. I was at St. Mary's School last fall and did a reading session with kindergarten and I think first grade. Last week I was at Hainer Library.
That's what I saw, yeah.
A couple weeks ago I was at East Alton Wood River. I think next week I'm at Medora School District.
That's really cool.
It's just kind of neat to have the interaction with the kids. And, you can call it giving back to the community if you want. I don't know. I just look at it as something that I enjoy doing. I like the interaction. It's always fun to have the question and answer with these kids. You never know what questions they're going to ask.
I bet.
So it's just a really good time,
Yeah. Well, and if a school administrator or anybody is interested in having you out, is there just reach out to Facebook or reach out to
you can reach out. You can go to our website, do a contact us form, or you can call the bakery and we can set that up. But yeah, it's definitely been a fun last few months. Just, and all this is kind of in preparation for our 75th anniversary here in Alton.
Yeah.
And just kind of, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the community. Duke Bakery could do everything right or they could do everything wrong, but ultimately it comes down to the community supporting us. That's why we've been here for 75 years.
Well, and just such an exciting 75th anniversary, too, because it ties into the 250th and then Route 66 and everything else. So it's a big milestone year, and it's great that you guys can kind of, celebrate with everyone else, too, in a way.
And it is, and we just met with Great Rivers and Routes last week, and we're going to do a birthday celebration for our Alton store in July. The dates aren't finalized yet.
Okay.
But just watch Facebook and that for the finalized, the finalized dates. But we're going to do a collaboration with them for the 250th birthday of America, Miles Davis birthday, and Duke Bakery birthday.
Really
cool. That'll be in July. And then in April, we're going to do a collaboration with Great Rivers and Routes in Granite City for our 20th anniversary in Granite City, 100th birthday of Route 66, and the 250th anniversary of the country.
Fantastic. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah, we're pumped. It's exciting. There's a lot of exciting things coming up this year.
Now, I got to ask you, when do you start accepting king cake orders? Has that started?
Oh, yeah. It started. We're rolling with them now. So, I always count down the days to Fat Tuesday to get them over.
Fat Tuesday's early this year.
It's very early this year.
See, that's why I got thrown off. Now that because before we came on, you were saying it all hits you back to back. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, because I think Valentine's Day is on the 14th. That's, I think, Mardi Gras 16th or 17th.
It's the 17th.
17th. So that weekend's going to be huge because you'll have all the events that weekend before Fat Tuesday.
Oh, man. Yeah, you guys are going to be in for a whirlwind.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how do you prepare? Because I'm sure you've been used to this volume before and all of that. Is it just getting in early or just being organized? Getting in earlier,
working a little longer days, and calling in anyone and everyone that works for you or that has worked for you in the past that's willing to come in.
That's really cool.
So that's always, you always want to stay friends with those employees that move on and do other things because they're always willing to help out.
Absolutely. And you can learn more by going online to place your order today for this weekend or for Valentine's Day. You see it, I got it pulled up here on my screen, and that's what I asked Duke himself earlier about my Super Bowl stuff, but I'm a little zoomed in. But go ahead, order online. You can find out more about Duke Beverages and all the wedding stuff that you guys do. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and continue this conversation right after this on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
At Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit altonelite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu. When you need a project done right, on budget, and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today. Welcome back. Daily Show. My favorite part's whenever I don't have the microphones turned on. It's always my favorite because I get asked all the time, like, what do you guys talk about during the break? And I'm like, it could be a multitude of things. Normally it's me kind of complaining about something that happened to me at work or, within the city, but could just be shooting it, Yeah. What I think's so cool about what you guys do at Duke is you're able to grow and still stay true to who you are, and like what the original Duke Bakery was. And I think it ties in going back to just why we're here with the spotlight on the Business Council is, it's businesses like your guys' that have been around for, 75 years and have had that foundation, but are also, still going out and being a part of the community, not just saying, okay, we've been here, let's just keep working, but still staying true to what you started with. And I think it's really important as we tie it all in that we highlight that for you guys.
Well, and I think you're exactly right. I've often said if Duke Bakery was to move off of that corner at 9th and Henry Street, it probably would fail.
Yeah.
However, no new business would probably want to open up at 9th and Henry Street because it's the middle of a residential neighborhood. But that's kind of who we are. And that's where we're based at. It's where we've always been based at. And, we would never want to leave the Middletown neighborhood. And we never want to renovate to the point where it's going to change that nostalgic vibe of what you remember coming in when you were a kid. Mm-hmm. There's just too many memories that are held in that building. Not just by us, but by the customers and the community.
Well, and see, that's where it's got to be so unique because, it's not, a lot of stores have that, generational customer and generational family, but it's different for you guys, I think, because the bakery, ties in with so many good memories for kids and growing up. Maybe it's going to church on a Sunday somewhere or getting off of school. And it's really tied into core memories, I think, for so many people, and it becomes a part of their life.
It does. And I was asked by a 5-year-old last week at the library, what's your favorite part of being a baker? And it's not the answer that most people would think. Mm-hmm. It's my favorite part of being a baker is that we are entrusted by so many friends, neighbors, people in the community to be part of their special day, whether it's their wedding, whether it's a birthday or a baby shower, whatever it may be. It's a lot of trust that the community puts into you, relying on you to be part of that special day for them.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what's really cool about it. Because you talk to people and you did my grandparents' wedding cake and you did my parents' wedding cake and now you're going to get to do mine. And the same goes for employees. We have multi-generational employees where we've had grandmothers, mothers, and now, the third generation in line that have worked for us.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
I think so. And it really does make it truly a community store. And it's just so cool to see that blueprint growing and that footprint growing too. And that's where I just going back to it all, celebrating this year is going to be fun in July whenever we have it, but also just throughout the year, because I know that you guys really dig into just celebrating around us, whether it's events or now the 250. So it's going to be fun to kind of watch your guys' social media and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. And just keep your eye on the social media. We got a lot of things happening. I guess I can go ahead and say it now. It puts a little pressure on me that it's got to be done and ready, but we are going to be releasing a food trailer this year.
That's exciting.
We're hoping to have that on the road by the 1st of June is the goal.
See, I didn't know I didn't want to put pressure on you to even talk about it. That's what we were talking about before we came back on the break.
Sometimes I need that motivation to make things happen. So now I have all of our listeners that are going to motivate me to say, hey, you got to get this thing done. But yeah, it's been in the works. Honestly, it started in the works last fall. The soda ended up being a little bit more, I don't want to say demanding of my time, but it took off a little bit better than I thought it would even. So so now I need to kind of turn my focus on this food trailer and get that rolling.
Sorry, I'm having a squirrel moment. We'll talk about the food trailer here too, but look at this gift box. You just brought up sodas and I clicked on your website. This is the coolest sweetheart box. Look at that. You got some sodas in there. Yeah. Some really cool sweets too. Man, that's awesome. For $35, you can't beat that.
No, it's a deal.
That is a deal.
Go buy two.
Exactly. Well, actually, you got to buy more than happen too, because I want one. I'm going to get 40 of these sent to the studio. Going back into this, though, been into the food trailer side, has this been something you always wanted to do? Or has this been something you kind of thought of recently?
I would say more within the last couple of years.
Okay.
It's kind of hit the radar. But, I think it's a way to reach out to not only to the community here for events, but other communities in the surrounding area, whether it's Edwardsville or, Granite City, wherever. So, yeah, and, we'll also have it available for rent for private parties, whether it's a wedding reception or a kid's birthday party and you want us to come out to your house and do cupcakes or cookies, what have you, so we're going to have a variety of things that we're going to do with it.
Man, that's fantastic. That's seriously going to be great for a lot of, I love the weddings and because I told you, I said, if you were ready to go, man, I was ready to do it for the reception. That would have been awesome.
That would be awesome. But
well, and we'll stay tuned to social media and all of that when it's ready to release.
Definitely.
Well, and before I let you go, king cake orders, all that fun stuff. When's the cutoff date for those?
No real cutoff.
Okay.
No, if you go online, there is a cutoff. On certain things, it's 3:00 the day before you pick it up. On other things, it's a couple days in advance. But if you call the bakery, we can accommodate orders all the way up to the last minute.
I forgot to ask you, this is kind of a sidebar, how many states have you shipped to yet? Because I know that you guys are doing pretty darn good when it comes to shipping.
I know the furthest that we have shipped has been Belgium. And that was the furthest, but I don't know the actual count of how many states.
That's incredible, man.
There's been quite a few for sure.
That's really cool. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys.
Same here.
Get your Valentine's Day orders in. That's really cool in that Sweetheart Soda gift box. Hint, hint. I'm just trying to, just in case Jackie's watching today. I don't think she is, but one can hope.
Go buy one for yourself and one for her.
That's right. We'll take a quick break. We'll leak everything in a write-up on RiverBender.com. This segment, again, powered by the North Alton Godfrey Business Council, where businesses just like Duke Bakery come together once a month and really just share that camaraderie and help make the community a better place, more transparent, just really learning all the great things going around. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, wrap up the 9 after.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Good, my guy. Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Friday morning continues in the heart of the 618 Daily Show. And with Sydney.
Hello.
How have you been?
I'm good. How are you, CJ? You're kind of going through it.
Kind of. Poor Jackie. She's at home now. She's been in the war zone. And, you know, it was so weird. Here's what I think happened. Mm-hmm. I think we're good parents.
You are.
I don't think. I know. Thank you. And I think that we're just very proactive because, like, there's just signs of when Estella's not feeling good.
Yeah.
And the first one is she wants to be held all the time and doesn't want to be put
it's very
down.
sweet, but that is hard.
And like it's not just like a whine. Like it is a blistering murder scream that is like, you are not allowed. How dare you?
Yeah.
You know.
I respect that. I also want attention like that. Yeah.
Well, so I kind of saw that, and then she started sleeping in, and then the first day it just didn't seem right, you know, and so. She had a slight fever, and it was like, well, maybe she's just, you know, she's been fighting something is what we thought. We were late to the party.
Sure.
Wrong.
You were early.
And the last 2.5 days, it's been a week of not
that's
sleeping.
A long time.
But the last 2.5 days to 3 days have been the full sick. The full sick. And I think the fever, we're getting it to break. It's not like it's consistent. It's just, man, once it hits, I mean, she's getting up there, and then you just feel so bad.
Yeah,
you know.
Poor baby.
So my parents were rock stars yesterday. They got us a new steam vaporizer because Estella literally took her dehumidifier and smashed it into pieces. So that was fun.
She's feeling some anger right now, and I respect that too.
Yeah. So I'm in the slap happy stage.
Yeah, I get that.
I woke up the last 3 days thinking, CJ, have you been binge drinking again?
Yeah. It just hits so hard, that sleep deprivation. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she starts feeling better soon. Poor baby. She sounds like she's been going through it. So, and by extension, you guys as well.
We are. Thank you very much. And we appreciate your thoughts.
Yeah, I got you. You guys, I'm sending good vibes to your little family. And, you know, here's hoping she turns it around pretty soon.
And the thing is, she's not like deathly sick, you know.
No,
because a year in the summer she was really sick,
that was
and that
scary.
was tough.
Yeah,
but this one's just like, there's just nothing we can do, and we go, and she does, you know, she's good, and then she isn't, and then so like getting work done has just been
it's hard to focus when you got somebody not feeling well.
Well, it's hard to focus, but then, you know, it's hard on one person. So, you know, trying to manage that and divide and conquer, you know.
Absolutely.
But, you know, and John's great about letting me, you know, just, you know,
do what you
got to do. But I was still productive this week.
You had a very good week.
I would like to say, for the record,
yes,
on RiverBender.com, breaking the fourth wall for myself and my the business side of things.
Yes.
One of my most productive 2 weeks, I think, ever.
I'm pleased with you. Congratulations. Very proud of you. That's
so.
very good. Yeah, I know you had a really good week.
However today ends, I'm proud of it.
Good for you, as you should be. You did a good job. No, it's hard to balance things like that and take care of people that you love and also do like work. So it's, I don't know how people do it, but you know, shout out to you for figuring it out.
Well, I don't know if we're figuring it out.
We're
just getting through it.
You're figuring it out.
So, how's your cat?
Well, so that's the thing, CJ.
I don't know how to segue.
No, I get it. Like, you're talking about your family and your child and how hard it is, and I completely get it now because I have a cat.
You know what, though? It is so true.
I'm kidding.
No, I don't think so. Because, like, whenever somebody really... Because there's two types of animal owners, and that's the ones that have, I think, children, because they're still part of the family.
Yeah, but it's a little less.
Less, you know, because you have all those distractions. And then... whenever you're, you know, you don't have kids, you know, or anything, and
but this is my baby.
Like, you have time to devote and a lot more money to expend.
Yes, like, and so we have.
That's why Nico hates me. I think that he's still pissed because this dog was getting steak every week.
Yeah, I remember you cooked him a steak every week.
He loved life. This dog had everything, and we still do it sometimes, you know, but it's been more focused on Estella.
It's interesting how quickly that changes, as it has to.
It's like a Disney movie, though. Like, this dog's pissed.
Yeah, no, he's Cinderella in your house now, so he's gonna poor Nico, but you guys will figure out your balance, and he'll come to love her. But no, that's funny. It is funny. We got a cat, which is very very exciting. I am so pumped about this.
So can I ask, it's not the initial cat that we were talking about. So remember how we said don't name it?
Yeah, exactly. So
and then I threw out the name. And
you jinxed
I
us.
ruined your opportunity.
No, I'm gonna give a plug right now for Banana Pudding the cat. Banana Pudding the cat, which is the cat we did not adopt.
Was it adopted yet?
I don't know. I don't think so. He's at Metro East Humane Society in Edwardsville. He is the sweetest, most adorable, and freshest cat. He just wasn't for us. It just didn't work out. But he is so sweet, and he needs a home. And they have a ton of cats there that need homes and dogs. And I would just suggest going there or 5A's or anywhere. Like all of those shelters are like incredible. So big shout out to those people. And Hope Animal Rescues. They have dogs. I highly recommend just like going to these places and rescuing, adopt, don't shop. But please get Banana Pudding out because he deserves it. He's so precious.
So it just didn't line up.
It just didn't line up. He has some medical needs that we can't afford, basically.
Okay,
So if you have a little bit of extra disposable income and you need a lovey, adorable, precious cat,
good disclaimer. It's not too severe.
No, it's not too intense, but it just was like, okay, what do we have the capacity for?
And that's responsible.
Like, genuinely,
that's very responsible.
And it was so sad because he was so sweet and I felt terrible.
Did he know that you rejected him?
I think so. I feel so bad. But it just literally, it was a little bit like, okay, he deserves somebody who can take care of this stuff, and we need to be honest about what we can take care of. You know what I mean? So I feel bad, but he's the sweetest cat. So I think I have this philosophy in life that things work out the way they're supposed to work out. So I fully believe Banana Pudding will find his person.
Banana Pudding is also the cat playing the harmonica at Metro East Humane Society.
He will find his person, and in the meantime, we found our cat who needed a home too. So it all works out. But poor baby, I know.
Well, so you still adopted a cat the same night?
So we get there and we're walking around.
The audacity to do that in front of him. It's one thing to reject the cat. Did he see it pick up the other one too? Oh no!
Again, please adopt Banana Pudding.
Cat.
He needs it. He needs it. But yeah, so we're walking in, and the cat room is full of cats, and most of them are very young, and they're meowing. Banana Pudding's very young. They're meowing. They're reaching out of their cage, like bat at you. Like they're very sweet and adorable, all of them.
That's how they all get you.
And it works. It really works. But we zero in. There's a cage in a corner, and there's a little gray cat in there that's just staring at us. He's not like meowing. He's not trying to get attention. He's just staring there. And we're like, just like silence. And we look over there, and we're like, what's going on with this guy? And this question causes a flurry of motion. Automatically, somebody comes out and they say, are you talking about Astronomer? Because that's his name. And we said, yeah, tell us about Astronomer. And she said, let me tell you about this cat.
I think that she's been waiting for this moment.
Yes, because this is the thing. Astronomer is 5.5 years old. He has been in the shelter for years, literally years. Aww. He's been in the cage for years. He's been in foster homes and it just didn't work out. And he just has been in this cage for a long time. And he has come from an animal cruelty situation. Oh. And he is so anxious and distressed in the shelter setting that he's on medication to calm down. And they're like, this is Astronomer, but when you get him out and you play with him, he is the sweetest cat. You just have to convince him that you're gonna be safe, basically. And we were like, okay, sign us up.
Oh my God.
Sign us up for Astronomer. So we took him home. He's so sweet.
Okay,
yeah, but
kudos to you because number one, even if I didn't have the baby, I'd be like, that is not the cat. You have to be meant for certain animals.
Yeah, you
right?
do. You have to be ready.
And you got to be ready to meet their needs, especially if they're 5.5 years old because they ain't budging.
Yeah, that's very true. We were like, we can't really train him to be different. He is who he is. So
you just have to live with him like it's a roommate.
We have to love him. It's like a child.
Him, yes. So, how did the first? So, how long did the process take?
It didn't take very long. No,
I'm sure.
And shout out to the shelter for just being so kind and.
I love the fact that you picked a cat that really needed somebody because everyone's going to go after the kittens and the young cats or whatever.
And they all deserve homes. They all need homes.
They all do, but they're going to get one.
Yeah, I hope they do soon. I hope Banana Pudding does really soon. But I'm keeping an eye out on him. But Astronomer astronomer he didn't have anybody. You know, he didn't have anyone advocating for him, and he just needed a buddy. And so we took him home. The process was really smooth. A big shout out to Metro East Humane Society, 5A's, Hope Rescues. All these places are so good and so caring.
Metro East is great. I actually emceed their
You did.
auction.
I forgot about that. Yeah. No, they do a great job. They're so kind over there. And so they helped us out, and we took him home, and we set him down in his carrier. We set him down. We opened the carrier.
He's a nice looking kitty.
I think he's pretty.
I mean, he is a...
Yeah, there's something going on.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
That's annoying. But it's okay. We'll fill the airwaves with sounds about astronomer, but
it's better than what's going on some of the dials out there on radio.
Could be worse.
Yeah, you could be listening to the actual radio. So into this is your cat.
Yeah, isn't he cute?
He is a good looking. That's one good looking cat.
He's a pretty cat.
I mean, have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
No,
man, Bubbles would be. That's what his voice is. He goes, man, that's one fine kitty.
I'll have to watch. I know you had the guy on.
No. That's not Bubbles.
No, sorry, the other guy.
That's Randy, but Bubbles is he's like the catcher in the rye, but for the kitties.
Oh, good to know.
That's what he tells people.
Okay, good to know.
I actually have a pretty good Bubbles.
I'm impressed by what you're doing, but I'll have to.
I have a lot of good voices.
You do have some pretty good.
Thank you very much.
have some pretty good impersonations.
So what? I like it. So it seems like, just judging by this. Is this your apartment?
Yes.
Okay.
This is my home.
So judging by the picture, he seems to not be hiding.
So basically, we get him out of the carrier. He looks at us like he's never seen so much space before, and it's not like a big apartment,
but culture shock.
Yeah,
right?
But genuinely, maybe because of his murky history and how long he's been in the shelter, he genuinely maybe hasn't seen that much space before. So it's so sad. So anyway, so he goes and explores, and he's pretty open that first night. He lets us pet him. He rubs against us. He even shows us his belly, which I know you're a dog person, but cats, that's a big sign of trust. That's a big deal.
That is for dogs too. That's the most vulnerable spots. If they sleep like this, that's how you know you won.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah, so he even does that with us, and he's just so sweet. We give him his food. We give him his pill. He just is hanging out. And then 5:30 comes around the next day, 5 a.m., and we get up, and we're looking around. We're like, did we lose this cat? What the hell? And we literally can't find him. We finally find him. He's under the couch. The couch is this wide off the floor, 2 inches off the floor. He has squeezed himself into the corner of the couch, under the couch. And we're like, buddy, it's okay. It's safe here. You can come out. No, 72 hours go by. He stays under the couch.
Oh my God.
Eventually, at one point, we're like, maybe he's stuck under there. So we take the couch apart. He's not stuck under there. He comes out.
He's just tired.
Yeah, he just wants to hide. I had a cat once when I was young, my childhood cat. Shout out to Pumpkin. He hid for literally a whole week when we first got him. So this isn't new,
So
cats
for cat people, you understand.
Yeah, cats hide, especially cats that have been through it, like astronomer. They hide a little bit. So
yeah,
it's okay. So we're getting there.
So how long did it take? Is he still hiding?
No, I think he has discovered that the couch, he's decided that's his safe space. So he'll sleep under there during the day when we're not there. Okay. But when we come home.
How do you know?
Well, we have a camera set up because we're those kind of people. So we have a camera set up so we can see him, and it's motion activated, and it doesn't go off all day. So he's just under the couch hanging out.
Is it meant specifically for animals?
No, it's just kind of a vague security camera, but we've turned it around to be for the cat. Yeah, you get it. Yeah. So anyway, we're those kind of people now. But he comes out right away when you come home. He comes out and he pets or we pet him, but he he cuddles and he purrs and he plays. That's the funnest part, is seeing him get playful.
Really?
He is he was so scared, so shy, so distressed in the shelter, and he has already become such a playful, loving cat.
Do you think you could get a kitten?
So my parents, I want to shout out to my parents really quick. They have 2 cats. One is named Arnold and one is named Franklin, and I love them with all my heart. They are so precious babies, my babies. And Franklin, we got him as a kitten, and I had never had a kitten before. That's a lot of energy. That is a lot of energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not feeling kitten energy.
It was not at this exact moment in my life, Franklin, love him so much, sweetest baby, but he is a lot of energy. Astronomer is a good mix of a little older, a little calmer, ready to hang out.
He knows you're doing him a favor.
Yeah, he knows. He needs to keep it in mind.
Do you ever show him the Sarah McLachlan commercial?
No.
I've done that to Nico.
That's funny.
Oh, I have. I don't give a damn.
Terrible.
Whenever they come on, I'm like, Just keep it up.
Just keep it up. Just
keep it up.
remember.
Yep.
Yeah. No. We love him dearly. I am his mother, CJ. Like, this is my baby. And very quickly it's become this kind of level of care.
I wasn't touching my heart to connect with you.
Yeah,
I was just rubbing the mucus out of my chest.
You seem like you're in pain. But thank you for clarifying.
Just in case someone's at home was like, wow. No.
We're just
They're like,
talking.
man, CJ's getting really passionate about it. No, I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah, we started calling him Myrrh for some reason, like astronomer, just Myrrh. I don't know, right away, just Myrrh. So like Impractical Jokers. So he's just a cat.
He looks like he has an attitude problem.
No, he does not. He's precious. He does not. He's very energetic when he wants to be, and
he was very alert in that picture. You took.
It was his first day. He looked pretty regal.
Yeah,
he was on guard.
Yeah, like he was like, do not effing touch me.
Yeah, literally. So we got there, but we're getting to the point where he lets us cuddle him, and we're getting to the point I'm introducing him to kisses. So I'm gonna make sure he learns to.
Have you gotten
enjoy.
a good front hand from him yet? Like,
not yet. No, he's too sweet. No, he would never. But no, actually, he's been a very good cat. Knock on wood.
Does he have claws?
He does.
Okay, good.
Because I don't believe in declawing
No,
cats.
I don't either.
No, we don't do that. But
so making sure of that. I'm very seriously. I'm very, very passionate about.
It's terrible. So no, he has claws, and we're hoping that we have a couple of scratching posts that we got, and we're hoping that he doesn't take to the couch. He just takes to the scratching post. But so far he's taken to my leg, so that's interesting. He's learned that he can scratch my leg and I won't really do anything about it. I'm just kind of like, oh buddy, and he's like, I know, I'm a pushover.
Did you get cat scratch fever?
This is the kind of parent I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a pushover. So
do you get cat scratch fever?
No, I have not in my life. I know someone who has. Actually.
I have. That's scary.
Isn't that weird? That's a real thing.
I'm allergic to cats.
Yeah, you get it bad.
Oh man, I whelp up real bad, and
that's not good.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know where I'm at for a couple of minutes.
That's not good. Yeah, no. Luckily, we have not gotten to that point. So here's hoping
and
we do not.
And for anybody at home that said, "What's new, CJ?" I beat you to that joke. So there you go. We're gonna take a quick break and come back and chat with Sydney some more. You stay there, and we'll be here in the studio. We'll come back. Friday morning continues right after this.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
What's up? It's my Keith. What's up, bro? Good, my guy. Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
There you are. Hello. Welcome back. 1024. A little bit of change. Back in with Sydney. So, do you have any tips for somebody that's getting a cat for the first time?
Yeah, I think patience is key, as I've learned with Astronomer. He just needs time, he's just scared. But, also just, I don't know, we kind of overdid it maybe a little bit. We were like, all right, we're getting a cat. Let's get the food. Well, obviously, you got to get the food. But
I hope so. I was going to say, that's what you do.
We handled that. Don't take my cat away from me. We got him. We got his food, and we got a stainless steel litter box, like a nice litter box, and all kinds of toys. And we even got a cat tree. We have a cat tree now, CJ, which is wild. You're looking at me with a lot of judgment right now.
What is a cat tree?
So a cat tree is you've seen them before. They are half scratching post, half perch for the cats to sit on, and they climb it, and Astronomer has shown no interest in it so far, but we have it set up in the corner, so we're hoping to slowly convince him to get into it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like this.
We're kind of the crazy cat vibe right now, but
I
that's
like
okay.
this. So did you, so what else could you add to your apartment to make myrrh more pleasant?
Well, so my friend has a cat, and she has these things. This is really cool. She has shelves that are screw into her walls, so
I
the
have
cats
some. They hold pictures.
Exactly. Yeah. Good for you. This is cooler.
Sorry, that was
This
stupid.
is cooler because cats can climb on them and scratch on them and sit there, and it's so cool. And so we could do that if we wanted to commit, but we got the cat tree. That's commitment.
That is commitment.
We tried our best.
I want to look up this. Remember the hamster tubes?
Yes,
They
exactly.
should make those for cats.
They absolutely should. I would love that for my cats at my parents' house to go outside in the hamster tube.
Oh, okay. I get the cat tree now.
Yeah,
I know.
you've seen
yeah,
that.
So you have. Do you have a? Is it a deluxe?
It's kind of big. It's not huge, but it's kind of bigger than
It's a swanky.
It's a little swanky.
pad.
It's good for him to hang out, but he hasn't shown any interest yet. So we'll see what happens.
That's coming. How many weeks has it been?
It's been 1 week officially, so a single week that we've had Myrrh.
I thought you got him on Thursday.
Well, we got him on Thursday last week, so
1 week and 1 day.
1 weekend. Okay, I guess you got me there. Yeah, 1 week and 1 day. Okay, 8 days.
8
so
days.
we're getting there.
We're going on day 8.
In fairness, we got him in the evening. Yeah, that's annoying.
Is that a jackhammer or a friggin' screwdriver?
I have no idea. There's
is...
a lot of noise going on down here.
Wow.
And it's not just me talking this time.
Union work,
Who knows? But yeah, no. So Murr he's thriving though. He's slowly but surely getting there, and we're so proud of him. And yeah, I was always kind of the crazy cat lady energy, but I have amped it up, CJ. This is my baby. He is
I love this for you. This is I think it's a really exciting milestone.
It is, yeah.
When you get your first pet on your own.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It's truly yours.
Yeah, how'd that go with Nico? I mean, obviously you gave him steak. Clearly you were in it.
It was great.
Yeah.
He's my buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy for life. And, it's one of those things that you'll never forget, the first couple of weeks. And I will never forget going, well, I'm waiting for my roof to get done anyway, so I have time to kill. No, that was a year later. No, I don't know what I was doing.
Time flies. How long have you had him?
Oh, shit. 3 years.
Wow, that's wild. I remember when you got him.
Going on year 3.
I remember when you got him. Yeah, it was very exciting.
Yeah, because I got him a year I'm going on 4 years here, so yeah, he's going on 3 years old.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
He's just a baby. Yeah.
Because I got him right before I got the house.
Yeah.
Because I needed a place for putting Nico.
Yeah, exactly. So
that was the joke. I bought the
yeah.
dog, so I needed to get a house.
That's understandable. Yeah, you completely get that. But yeah, no, look at you guys now. You guys are best friends. It works out really well.
Oh, let me tell you what isn't. My lungs. Sydney, how is your weekend looking?
My weekend is looking like Myrrh City. I'm
Myrrh
focusing
City.
on all myrrh, all purr, all fur. We're gonna hang out. It's gonna be good. We're just gonna focus on getting him acclimated. We haven't had like anyone over yet to like meet him because like he's just so scared.
You shouldn't do that. Now for cats though, especially non-kittens.
Yeah.
I feel like it's no different than maybe a dog. You gotta maybe get the dog comfy for a couple of days, and then maybe start introducing people.
Exactly.
I don't know how it works, because I've only had puppies.
Well, especially Myrrh has like his history, you know, so we're like trying to ease him into like meeting other people and getting comfortable with us and that kind of thing. And he's doing so good.
Have you reported to Metro East that he is doing good?
I commented. They posted a pic. Did you actually see?
I did. So I'm CJ Nasello. I might not brag a lot, but let me throw this out here.
Okay.
I mean, I do see everything that happens in the Riverbend.
Noted. Okay,
I do.
Sorry, I should have assumed.
No, people are going to go, wow, you must be really lazy because you only report on it or talk about a few things. Very true. Very true.
Called you out a little bit.
But I'll call myself out on
Yeah.
it. I only report on things that I feel like are really positive advertisements for the entire betterment of the region.
That's a good way to look at it.
And so I did see on the Facebook, and I was like, that's Sydney. And
then, they posted a picture of me
her
and Myrrh.
foster mom commented.
Myrrh's foster mom.
And you commented back and had some time to
we went
connect.
back and forth. Yeah, Myrrh. Yeah, it was actually
I
really
watched.
sweet.
I
really
got to
sweet.
see the whole encounter.
Myrrh's foster mom commented and said, "So glad to see he's with somebody." And I said, "He's getting there." And she said, "So glad to hear it." And it was actually very sweet. I joined the Metro East Humane Society. They have an adopters Facebook group, like private group for people that have adopted or fostered animals there. So I joined that. So in a couple of probably like another week or so, once he gets really settled in, I'm gonna make a post there and just be like, hey, just so everyone knows, because he's been there for so long, people care about Astronomer and want to make sure he's okay. So I will make a post. I will say all is well, he's thriving, which will be true. So I'm very
will be
excited
true.
I think he's thriving, but like I think he's gonna really thrive in another week or so. Once he learns he can like cuddle in bed and like get on the couch and stuff like that. We're still teaching him that. So eventually, that was really what it all started as. I was sitting on the couch and I was reading a book and I had like a blanket and I was like, this needs a cat. You know what I mean? The scene is just missing a cat. We're sans cat right now. And so this kind of all led to getting Astronomer. And now I believe we will eventually get to the point where he is cuddly and snuggly and wants attention all the time, just like Arnold and Franklin the cats, and I'm very pleased with him. So that's my my plug. Adopt, don't shop. Check out your local animal shelters. Big shout out to the ones that have helped me out over the years, because I've gone to quite a few shelters over the years for cats, and they've all been amazing. We have some pretty amazing people in this community that care about animals, so it's awesome.
Very true. I like that.
Yeah, it's exciting. Me and my baby.
So no Super Bowl Sunday for you?
I don't even know who's playing, I'll be honest with you. Seahawks.
You did watch.
I did know Seahawks were playing.
How'd you know?
I like the Seahawks vaguely because I like their colors.
I thought you were going to say I watched your Duke Bakery interview and remembered about their cookies.
Sorry, I did watch that. And they do have, it looks like I was on their Facebook page the other day because I was writing the article about it. Read it on RiverBender.com. And they have some really incredible looks for like Super Bowl Sunday and Mardi Gras and Valentine's Day. It made me hungry.
They don't mess around.
It made me hungry. So I was like, I'll have to circle back.
Have you noticed that we have broken like all the food news lately, like with Woody's and everything? You know what I love? It's like we always break it, and then a couple seconds later, but we always get the call first.
Yeah, it's awesome.
With Duke, though, we weren't going to talk about it during the interview.
Mobile food trailer.
It wasn't going to get brought up. I was going to wait to talk maybe a couple months down because
when it's a little bit
when it was
more.
brought up, I'm like, hell yes, this is great. You know, more food.
Baker Ben,
people
sharing
love
the
it.
news.
Well, I love what he does for the community with going to like the library and stuff and
really
doing
cool.
those. That's awesome.
No, I love talking to people and talking about people who are passionate and care about these things and like really just want to be a part part of the community like that. Like, it's just so exciting. It's so fun to like talk about them and highlight them and write about them, you know? Shout out to people like Baker Ben and stuff that the Duke Bakery's doing, because it's really cool.
I like it. What big story are you following?
Big story.
I think I'm losing my voice, or I'm getting muffled again, because I'm starting to hear it now.
Are you like, when it comes to Estella being sick right now, are you like washing your hands a lot, or are you just kind of like, whatever happens, happens?
We have a baby.
I didn't sign up for this. Don't bring me into this. Like, don't give me your germs.
I don't think I'm getting sick. I think that I have sinus infection.
Yeah, that sucks.
I really do, because it's going to be 65 friggin' degrees next week.
It is. It feels like a heat wave outside right now. It feels so
terrible.
good.
Well,
it's
no,
like 40 degrees
it's great if it's going to
yeah.
stay that way. And then by Friday and Saturday, they're like, oh, sleet's coming in. If it's going to be cold, it could be snow. You know,
it truly is February. And
then
love that.
The hyper local weather page. The guy's awesome. He's come on the show before, like blew away the ratings because of how many people follow.
Yeah.
He thinks there's going to be another snowstorm in March.
I guess whatever. Like, at this point, I'm kind of just like,
but it's
accepting things that happen. I'm like, okay.
Messing with my allergies.
Yeah.
And it's messing with my sinus. So I think that's what mine is. And mine's just a combination of being absolutely just wiped out, exhausted.
That's understable.
Well,
you got a baby.
Paula and Jackie came in yesterday for
I'm listening to that right now.
That's cool, you know, and it's cool to hear how they're all coming together for
Doing
Valentine's
Grafton.
Day. But every time I see them, like, it's always whenever I'm like just exhausted with the baby or something. Like, thank God I got my hair cut, because that was getting hard to tame. I was using a half a bottle of hairspray and like taping down sides and going forward. Now I can mess it up, but even then, I looked terrible yesterday.
I'm sure you didn't look terrible, but it's gonna be so good when she's a little older and like doesn't, you know what I mean, like doesn't get sick like that as much. It'll be
she
good.
won't,
yeah.
because
her immune system's going to be so strong before it's all said and done.
It's the daycare, you know.
It is. Yeah.
So, Sydney, the Super Bowl is this weekend.
Yeah. Sorry to circle back.
It's okay. We're weaving. I got to tell you this.
Let's hear it.
So, you could spend $8 million for a 30-second TV spot at the Super Bowl, or spend $6,000 a year to do the full gauntlet on the platform here with actual engagement. Because I'm going to tell you something. I have not seen a good Super Bowl commercial in years.
It's been kind of bad.
You know what's terrible?
Yeah.
Like, there's these people that actively watch the Super Bowl, and they're like, they try to make it just for the commercials.
Yeah.
Like, did you see how great that one was? Just stop.
Yeah.
If it's good, you'll see everyone talk about it.
True.
If it's not, which they haven't, they have just been boring.
Yeah. Also, just to like briefly get on a hill, what kind of capitalist hellscape is this that we're like, ooh, the commercials are so fun to watch? Like, what are we doing?
They used to be.
What are we doing? Like, that's not fun. We're getting advertised to. Who cares?
You know, I mean, my point is, they used to be fun. Like, I'm fine
they used to be good.
But like these are just bad, and like they don't make sense.
No.
Like, and you know what? It's amazing to me, the amount of AI that's obviously used.
Absolutely.
We're like, it would be different if you had a great scriptwriter that used AI as a tool and was like, man, I am stuck here. Like, do you think option 1 or option 2? It does help somewhat times. But these are just full on like AI scripts where it's like throw in some flaming dragon shooting fire out of a horse and then have a bag of Doritos over here and then let's just say Doritos.
Yeah, no, I mean that about sums up a real commercial that I will probably see sometime this weekend.
Do you know what I still remember? The commercial where the old guy's watering his yard. He's like, half the time I don't even know what the hell I'm yelling about.
I'm not familiar with that one, but that sounds like pretty accurate. Honestly,
God, that was great. Or like Dirty Mouth, clean it up. With Orbit. Like that was
That's a good
commercial.
one. That's a good one. I like the Clydesdales. I'm gonna shout out the Clydesdales.
You know, that's iconic.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
iconic.
a commercial. I think I feel like they have an obligation to make one of those a year.
That's fair. Also, weirdly, Diet Coke commercials are pretty good a lot of the time.
Yeah, they are.
Like the Coca-Cola commercials can be cute.
And if I have to hear Will Ferrell sing Fleetwood Mac one more time, I think I actually might find out where he lives and smack him in the mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, he is just disgracing the band.
No, you're not incorrect.
The Pay
on
With
that.
You Everywhere commercial is getting on my last nerve.
You're not incorrect. It's been the commercials lately have just been really annoying.
And it's always the same ones.
Yeah, it is.
You got to tell me there's more than 7 commercials out there nationally.
And you know what also annoys me is like on certain streaming services where it's like choose your commercial experience.
Oh, don't even get me excited.
Like,
so you got to wait another 15 seconds if you don't hit it.
Because I'm not choosing one. Because I'm not playing the game. I'm I'm not a part of the capitalist game, but I'm not joining that.
It makes me mad because Estella likes the emu.
Oh, yeah.
So she'll actually watch it, and if you change the channel while it's on, she gets so mad.
That's funny. The emu. Unfortunately, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But that's the only recognizable commercial now is the emu. And
yeah,
Doug.
I do like the emu and Doug.
And they're changing that now.
Are they really?
I think so. And then, I don't know. I just think it used to be fun.
It did used to be. You're not incorrect. There used to be some fun parts to it, and the Coca-Cola commercials.
So you could make the argument, well, maybe you're better off going to the game.
That's a hot take. How much are game tickets?
Thank you. The average, this is a great oxymoron. The average cheapest ticket price. Say that one and think about it.
Yeah.
The average cheapest ticket price. So out of the lowest cost of tickets, out of the overall gauntlet, $4,626 for a nosebleed. For one nosebleed.
What would you
do there?
What would you do with that money otherwise? I can think of some things that I would do otherwise.
$50 to spin, Buffalo Link, and I would let it run.
Yeah.
Right there at the boat. We'd have 17,000 by the end of the day. My point is, I just don't get why people I have to be at the Super Bowl.
No.
I have to be at the World Cup.
It would be cool once, but I just can't imagine. I would see the Olympics. You know what I mean? Going to an Olympic game once would be kind of cool.
Well,
but
I said the same about the World Cup. The Olympics may be the World Cup, but it's I can have the same experience at home. Now, I'm not going to get the party.
And more comfortable. Yeah.
I'm not going to get the party, but I'm not going to be surrounded by millions of people.
Yeah, first of all, more comfortable. You're on your couch. Second of all, can you just imagine you're at the Super Bowl and you're okay, I'm going to run to the bathroom. When do you do that? And then you miss. That's hundreds of dollars worth of time.
I was at the Women's World Cup in France.
That's cool. Well, that's cool.
And,
way to drop that in. That's awesome.
Well, yeah, it was part of the trip we took with my family, and it was one of our stops. So we got to watch the USA.
That's so cool.
And I think France was playing. But when we were there, it wasn't it was still busy.
Yeah.
But hundreds of thousands, not millions. But there was a lot of people around, and hell, you get up and you're done.
Yeah, you can't get back.
No, and you're looking around what's going on here? So you can't get up until halftime. And then halftime comes and you're
rush.
Well, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
They don't have alcohol in their beer over there.
Really?
During a soccer game.
That's interesting.
I swear. So no, it's they give you Heineken, but it's the alcohol-free Heineken.
What's the point? What's the point?
I think just to make you angry.
Yeah, I think it works too because you're getting heated, and I respect that. I think I'd be heated too. And if you lit up for 5 minutes, that's hundreds of dollars of you just
have a
threw
great
away.
point. No matter what, I mean, especially for these seats, because you are not getting back to your seat if you go to the bathroom.
No,
there's no way. There's 100,000 people at this stadium.
Good luck.
Good luck. And honestly, not even being political, think the president isn't coming, and they might be happy about that because you aren't going to add another 3 hours of security on.
True.
Because no matter what, the moment that happens, no matter who the president is, boom, security's up, and then they tell you get there 2 hours extra and give yourself even more time.
It stresses me going into a little event, let alone
who
this.
Who the heck wants to do this?
No.
Okay. So what about this? Do you have a Super Bowl? If you had a Super Bowl food of choice, what
Buffalo
would
chicken dip, just basic, good
fair,
times.
and because that's what I would do too.
Okay,
I could eat that without a chip or
so
anything.
good,
You just eat that with a spork.
I'm with you. A spork. I'm with you on that. Absolutely true.
1.47. 1.47 billion chicken wings will be consumed.
Oh my gosh. Billion chicken wings. I cannot imagine.
So that's about 500 million murdered chickens.
Well, first of all, sad. Second of all,
hold on. It depends if it's boneless. Because if it's boneless, it could be the whole chicken, and
true. That could be better, I guess.
Yeah, so I'm
full
gonna say
use
about
of the
500
chicken.
million chickens killed.
That's sad, and also what are we doing? Why is the Super Bowl such a American culture? It just is interesting what we have chosen or what has become our culture. You know what I mean? What we're really into. So the Super Bowl, for example, it's just a football game, but we're all tuned in. We're all curious. I don't know who's playing. Clearly, I know the Seahawks are playing, but I'm even curious to see what's gonna happen. What's up with that? It's wild how we all engage very quickly.
Well, here's what I have to throw out there.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is the only way I give people some grace.
Okay.
When it comes to football,
sure.
I'm not a football watcher.
Yeah, no, you're a football watcher, a soccer watcher.
Very much so. I just think that they're getting too production focused.
Fair.
On the the events.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not about the game anymore.
Mhm.
It's just about making these prima donnas feel special when they're getting paid millions of dollars. And and then they're like, did you hear this, moron? $100 million just isn't enough to live. This is what a guy...
Who said that?
Odell Beckham Jr. He's one of the
my
biggest
gosh.
football stars. $100 million is not enough money to live.
That actually makes me I have a little bit of an emotion about that.
They make the argument, well, because you got to do taxes. Oh, wait, so you have to be organized like a corporation because that's technically what all of you are whenever you're a pro player. You're literally an S-Corp because that's your name is your brand, and that's literally what you have to do. So, yeah, you do have to make tax deductions. Otherwise, you're going to have to make donations. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay taxes. This is just too much.
Not to get...
Then give it away!
Yeah, not to get into like a whole mountain of a molehill thing, but I'm just saying it's hard to stomach that in a world where people are like hungry. That's insane to me.
So the only reason I say this though, when it comes to tourism, is it's going to generate between $370 to $630 million, largely anticipated and fueled by 90,000 visitors that are coming. Visitors in Louisiana last year for the Super Bowl contributed just over $500 million to the local economy. And it also creates about 5,000 jobs across different industries to host.
Well, that's cool. That's
so
a good thing.
That's why I give them some pause.
Where's stupid question? Where is the Super Bowl? Like, where does that happen?
Levi Stadium.
Okay, where's
Santa Clara, California.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I had to look it up. I'm not a big football. I don't
know. But no, that's interesting though.
Wow, look at this. According to it's not $8 million anymore.
Oh yeah.
Prices of ads just skyrocketed to $10 million.
Wow.
$10 million to run a 30-second commercial.
And the wild thing about for some of these companies is that's like chump change. They're like, yeah, sign me up.
You know what I think makes me so mad? These damn credit card companies will be all over with these commercials.
Yeah.
Right? But they won't lose the $10 million by dropping into or literally waiving some of these stupid fees they charge everybody.
Fair enough.
Take your $10 million you're paying Will Ferrell to pay with me everywhere.
Yeah.
And then how about you cut my interest rate in half?
That would
or
be
at
nice.
least give it back to the consumer.
That would be nice. No, you're speaking truth right now,
angry.
CJ.
Oh, wait,
I have
hold
a lot
on.
of feelings too.
There's a positive note. We're all about positivity here.
Yeah, positive 2026.
The ticket prices are down overall. They were up to $6,000 earlier this month.
Oh, wow.
So that's 6 days ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So at February 1st, they were at 6,000 plus. And I guess now people are they're just trying to sell them like they're water.
Away.
Just giving them away for $4,300. I mean, you have got to be just kidding me. Wow. So, what about, players, they get paid when they win the Super Bowl. There's a payout, just like the World Series and all that.
They get the...
So, each player on the winning team is going to receive $178,000.
Wow.
But you know what I think is crazy? If you lose, it don't matter.
No.
You're still making $103,000 if you lose.
Can you imagine? What a great incentive just to
just to be there. But there's no competitive edge.
No.
What the hell? By the time you get taxes done, you're only going to be like $20,000 off from each other.
I've been told. Yeah, I don't know. And it's like to these guys, like $70,000 off. It's like, all right, whatever. You just got to be in the Super Bowl.
They get fined tens of thousands. Like, this is nothing for them. Like, they're just like, I don't know. There's just no competitive spirit anymore.
That's fascinating.
The guys back in the day were making like nothing. And,
they were just playing for the love of the sport. And
with a leather helmet.
I'm not saying they shouldn't have protections and they shouldn't get paid because they should. But it's insane this amount of money is going out there when we have people in this world that are lacking basic things.
I don't care if you do get paid that much, but just don't whine to me how it's too much money.
That too.
Or it's not enough money.
Don't tell me that. I don't want to know that.
Woe is me. I only have $100 million. Oh God, I have 100 million ways to smack you around right now. Sydney, always great talking to you.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you, you too.
We'll take a quick break and wrap up the show next.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
What's up? It's my Keith. What's up, bro? Good, my guy. Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Welcome back. Hey, really interesting story here out of Edwardsville. We've been talking a lot with elected officials and candidates as they're getting ready for the March 17th primary. And early voting's already started. With that being said, early voting opened up yesterday, February the 5th, at the Madison County Administration Building in Edwardsville at 8:30 a.m., but by 9:15 a.m., only 7 ballots had been cast in the party primaries, not because of voter apathy, but because the clerk's office had only one voting machine operating. Voters were forced into a single-file line process, waiting for the person ahead of them to complete voting before receiving a ballot. The result was a near standstill during the opening hour of early voting. This was submitted by the Madison County Administration Office. Election judges at that location included Nancy Childers and Penny Alexander, who were present during the opening of early voting and confirmed that only one machine was working. The slow start compounded a series of election administration problems under Madison County Clerk Linda Andreas. Beyond equipment failure, candidates also reported issues with ballot order. Democratic voter Jonathan Forbes, who is also a candidate for precinct committee person in Shuto 4, was among these present during the opening hour of voting. Forbes said he makes a point of voting early to ensure his ballot is cast. Attorney Thomas Magg, who is running for Republican precinct committee person in St. Jacob District 2, said he discovered his candidacy was improperly listed when he sat down to vote, and said ballot accuracy and voter access are critical in low turnout races. Filing records show the clerk's office received Magg's statement of candidacy at 8:36 October 27th. His opponent, Bobby Ross, filed at 1:31 p.m. on November the 3rd. And here's what Magg had to say. My opponent was not present in line at the time. Apparently, he didn't file until after I filed, and I was listed as number 2 on the ballot, and that's just wrong, end quote. Ross said he's unaware of the ballot order issue and said placement was outside of his control. That's what Bobby Ross, the opponent for that race that Mag was a part of, had to say. He said, I had no clue. I don't control that. The county clerk does. I have no idea why they did it that way. Vanessa Jones is the chief deputy county clerk and recorder and said the clerk's office is working to correct the ballot order error in the St. Jacob 2 precinct committee person race. The St. Jacob 2 race is one of several contested precinct committee person elections on the ballot cycle this year, a race that often turn on a small number of voters and are especially vulnerable to administrative errors. The primary ballot, just a little bit more details for you on this, also includes contested county board races. In District 4, Republicans Thomas Mag and Bobby Ross, we were just talking about that, are facing each other in the contested primary. In District 10, Democrats Donald Hodges and Shondell Wilson are competing for the nomination. In District 21, Republican John Janik is running as a write-in after being removed from the ballot, opposing John Eric Foster. Former County Board Chairman Kurt Prenzler also appears at the top of the countywide Republican ballot alongside Linda Andreas, who he is challenging for the county clerk's office. He was reached by phone and asked about the early voting issues. Prenzler said they certainly bring up questions that need to be answered. Early voting continues through March, ahead of the March 17th election primary. We'll keep you updated every step of the way. At the time as of press time, Andreas has not returned a call seeking comment, and we'll keep you updated on that every step of the way. 10:54. And if my internet will load, I got a couple more things to fill you in on. Well, just one. And that's right out of Woods River. Dalton Brown reporting on this. Woods River officials are researching a potential conflict of interest after a city council member approved his own appointment to the library board of trustees. At the February 2nd Woods River City Council meeting, council members voted 3-2 to appoint current councilman Jeremy Plank to the Woods River Library Board. Voting against his appointment were Councilman Ayers and Bill Dittmers. Voting in favor were Mayor Tom Stallcup, Councilman Scott Tweedy, and Plank himself. Detmers quickly questioned whether Plank was allowed to vote on his own appointment to the library board, which prompted some discussion. City Attorney Catherine Warren said the best practice would have been for Plank to abstain, but advised allowing the vote to stand as she looks further into whether his vote conflicts with the city code. The current city code allows only one city council member to sit on the library board. In a voting capacity, Ayers, who sits on the library board as a non-voting member, asked whether Plank would consider a non-voting role on the board to avoid having to abstain from voting on library board budget items as they become before city council. Mayor Stallcup said part of his intention in appointing Plank was for him to serve in a voting capacity on the board. More details available at RiverBender.com /news. Alrighty, I'm out of time for the week. Thanks for hanging out with me. A busy week of shows next week. It's Valentine's Day week. Do something fun. Next week it is, but this weekend is just a weekend to really get out, relax. We have a busy one. Stride and Survive and OSF Healthcare on Monday, and then on Tuesday we got the ADS, we got Eastern Missouri Beekeepers. We got so much more. The Missouri History Museum, Hainer Library next week. You name it, it'll be there. As always, thanks for giving me something to do every morning, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. Until I talk to you again Monday, try your best to stay out of jail.